Okay. Okay. Seems pretty chill. What the fuck happened last time? Jesus. Okay. So, real quickly, I'm still optimizing everything. There's only one little problem. You see, this is a horrible spawn. It's like really bad. Uh, Now I know I haven't streamed in a while, and that does suck. It sucks a lot. I am currently, though, still very focused on how my stream is doing. Shit. Bro, this is a horrible spawn. I won't even fuck with you. This is dog shit. Oh, God. It is just so bad. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. But luckily for you guys, I am pretty used to playing hard mode on Bedrock Edition. And, well, you know how Bedrock Edition can be with bugs. It could be shit. Let's just be real. It is shit. Now, I came over here expecting to find maybe some easy loot. Because, let's be honest, I'm not going to take this seriously. God, taking hardcore seriously, it's just not for me. Actually, what am I doing? Well, I could use this minecart. And I'll just grab that. Okay, well, my first goal was to find some food up here, but... You know, realistically, anywhere safer than a jungle. So, we're here now. And that's all the loot we're gonna need. You know, goal one, whenever I play a game, it's looting. Now, of course, this is technically my first time playing Java hardcore. Bedrock Edition, when I used to play, I used to be able to install some mods on Bedrock, or whatever they call them for Bedrock. And there was a hardcore one that I got off of mcpedl.com, which is a horrible idea. You should not go online to figure out how to do that. You gotta be kidding me. And, yeah, well, put it simply, I did get a lot of mods from there. Which is, it was really surprising how long a Kindle can hold out when you have that many mods. I notice every now and then I'm just jittering. At least it's in-game now. Probably, what's my fucking FOV? That is not on the screen. I thought that was on the screen. Shit. What? Oh. Found it. So I never check these. I got subtitles on. I think this is always really ugly. Yeah. God, you know how ugly that is? It's fucking so... It grosses me out so much. Well, I guess I have to live with the slight lag. It's livable. Now, I will be back here, because mesa biomes, I generally never live in them. And knowing there's one near spawn, and there's also a plains, we gotta do the first, most important thing in hardcore. Those fucks. They need to die, but I guess while we're here, I can explain... Ow! Why did that specifically do, like, tank my FPS? I don't know. I probably shouldn't jump, it's just wasting. What is with this? Every time I play Minecraft, sometimes I'll just get random rewards. And it's only started happening once I streamed, so... I don't know, it's weird for me. But yeah, where I've been recently, well, I didn't stream last Saturday, which... You know, I won't be able to stream next Saturday as well. Which, yeah, it's sad. Where's... Oh, yeah, I'm getting achievements. I'm just so used to achievements popping up also. Hold on. Yeah, but where I've been. So, I couldn't stream Saturday because I was sick. Sunday I was still a bit sick, even though I wanted to do a makeup stream. But then, also, if you're wondering why I got sick Saturday, I do go to something called a Riverfest. It's a local Wichita thing that a lot of people do. Well, I guess just a local thing in general, but a lot of people go to Riverfest, man. It was crazy. Also, I got my new art there. I got a lot of art because of how things go. You know, I had Riverfest Saturday, and then I got sick. Same Saturday, by the way. It sucks. But it's how it is. Then, Thursday, which gave me a day for something else, I, coincidentally, it was the garage sale week. Give me a sec. I do have a game I want to play soon. And I might end stream later today to play that. Because I have no clue if that can be even gotten. On this. And if it can, I'm going to play the shit out of it. I love that game. The game I'm talking about is Mindustry. I don't think many people have heard of it. And I don't expect them to. And you might be wondering what I'm doing. But this is just my bedrock kind of instincts taking over. Always in bedrock, I would travel a lot. And like really far for bedrock on a Kindle. Seriously, bedrock on a Kindle is like playing true hardcore mode on bedrock. The amount of pointless deaths you get on Kindle... It's worse than you think. Dude, there's no saplings coming out of this tree. And I don't play like most other hardcores people. Minecraft is about enjoying your experience, you know? I'm not about making big builds or risky stuff. I'm legit just mining leaves. That is all I'm doing. Why? Because I want a sapling. Do I need another reason? No. Now, personally, I have a gatherer instinct in me. I like to gather stuff quite frequently, and it's a little bit of a problem, I admit. As you just saw, I spent a big chunk of the day, which I could have used probably getting iron armor, walking around getting stuff instead. Call it a bad habit, but I really like collecting. And I don't care about the big fucking farms, all this fancy woo-wah crap. I don't like doing big XP farms. I like making the classic, you know? I don't get why everyone's so hung up about doing all these big fancy things. Views? I don't get it. It's like I could walk around, right? See this beautiful blocky world. You know, it's just like, why would I focus on getting loot and speed running the game? Why? I get there's people who do this as challenges and they need to go fast. But like, me? Oh, there, finally. I thought there was other achievements, but, going crazy. There's some coal up here. I totally waste my time going up here, too. Like, just for a singular piece of coal. Literally. But I don't feel upset about it. And look at that. Circle of Life's happening right now. Also, this place might make a good base. I don't get why people do all the fancy stuff in Minecraft. Like, I spent 17,000 hours building this huge nether portal. So? Respawn point. What a fucking joke. Brother, it's close enough tonight where, yeah, I'm not leaving my bed. Oh, I don't need spawn points for once. God, something's lagging me. I don't know what. Every now and then I just feel it, you know? Do. What? Dude, I'm just hearing so many sounds. But, okay, we got the basic tools. This place looks like it would be a nice location for a base, but it's not for me, you know? But yeah, I don't get why people keep going for big builds. There's plenty of small things that just work. Like, what the fuck is that fish doing? You know, I get people like seeing, like, the over-dramatic, you know, big build-up moments. But I don't know, I just see it as dumb. You know? Why spend all your hours building such a big thing? And then immediately ignoring it afterwards, unless you built a functional use for it. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I love building. It's actually one of my only reasons why I played Minecraft for so long. Why does that make such a weird sound? But I don't know. It's like, just compare it. Compare it, you know? It just feels different. Did they add that to Java? They probably did, knowing them. I'm so used to seeing fallen trees all over in Bedrock, just seeing one in Java. I assume they added those in Java. If not, that's just a weird glass glitch then, but I think they added it. Yeah. I don't get it either. Java mods really load, like, Java itself loads the world so much. I remember in Bedrock Edition specifically, I walked up about 200,000 blocks after a lot of bullshit. And I just wanted to be away from people. Which, admittedly, for a young child to do, it took me a 3-day journey, like in real life, because I didn't want to play that long, you know? And I did have shulker boxes by the time I went on this journey. It's one of the things I'm always so proud of doing. And then, God, Bedrock is like the hardest version, by the way, to play sometimes, but I don't know how. Oh, I think I know how we did it, but at the time there was this glitch to get on the nether roof in Bedrock and break holes in it. And you could take a powdered snow bucket in a cauldron and you could break a block above it. And, you know, maybe it was just us at the time, but we really didn't want to, you know, walk 200,000 blocks. So we did the smart thing and we built another tunnel from the roof. Which really should just be a Bedrock feature at this point, but it's not. It's fucking stupid, but whatever. What do I know, you know? I'm the guy who skipped an important stream. Just because I wasn't feeling well. And I'm not even feeling well today. I feel like shit. God, if only I could blame this on Taco Bell. Weirdos. But sadly, I don't eat Taco Bell. You know, if you eat Taco Bell, there's so many more things you could put excuses on, but, later, I might change streams to something very specific. I don't know, I'm gonna try recreating one of my favorite modded maps, which I haven't found an official download for. I know somewhere out there it does exist. There is a download for this map. At least the original. I don't know, the builders put a lot of effort into maps like those. And if you know me, I am a killer fan of Minecraft FNAF roleplays. A little bit of an addict. A lot of an addict. I'm one of the obsessive fans. Which would scare Derpy and Oatso, but not like anyone would get the reference. That's what he said. I don't know. I've recently been seeing some content that frustrates me. Imagine a series you really loved. And I talked about this before. If any of you know the remaster of what I'm talking about. If anyone was even here for that stream. I don't know. I don't have a loyal viewer. But, I don't know. I recently was rewatching Freddy and Bonnie Season 2. Or, technically, Bonnie's Adventures now, as they call it. Bonnie's Adventures, I'll be real. It has some good moments. But most of the good moments are kind of outweighed, actually, by one fucking character and how they did all the storylines. Okay. For context for anyone who's new here, and I don't have my viewer count actually on, because I get anxiety when people are in the chat. Probably should just not look at chat, but it feels rude if I don't. But bit of context. Once there was a series called Freddy and Bonnie, and they kind of like co-opt in their channels, where one would upload, then the other would upload, and it'd be like a cycle. Sometimes one would go before the other, though, and it'd ruin the whole playlist. Me problems. But, for a while in this channel, about 190 episodes specifically which I recently had to add one because I figured out where one of them was. Stupid horror daycare, but it took me a while to find. It took me a long while to finish that Season 1 playlist. And for all I know, we might be missing an episode in it. I don't know, I really tried to get that thing correct. You know, it is a series that I have deeply loved for a while. And it's Season 2, which you thought 190 episodes was long, 594. Not an official Season 2 at least, but still. But the remaster, which I think people would hate me if they ever, they actually liked the remaster, they would hate me for saying it, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's just like, comparing it to what I used to watch and comparing it to what it is now, I thought these could come off. Oh well, but yeah, comparing it to what it used to be and what it is now, I don't know, it feels sad. It feels like the original creativity that was behind the series was taken. That original kind of passion stripped away. And I remember going on like a little rant about this like 2 months ago. I was playing Power Washer Simulator when I went on the rant, but if I remember it correctly, I was going on and on about how they ruined the characters. And how I was looking at the channel to see what they did. But I've actually been watching a bit more of the episodes. I've been skipping the really, clearly the degrading episodes that do exist. Except for maybe 3 or 4 of them. That's a one-way ticket to death. My leg really itches. Hold on. Yeah, I was gonna bait you in a walk to the hole. It would have been funny, but a dick move. I know it would be. Oh, that's a nice thing to see. But, yeah, I don't know. After rewatching some of the episodes, I gotta say, there are some good ones in there. And I'm not actually done watching the playlist as of this moment. Yeah, you might find that silly that I'm not, but I'm just not. I had to be honest, though. If I actually still had to compare it to the original series, that's like comparing something that was made out of gold to mud. It's an unfair comparison. And I'm very biased. And I don't want to be biased towards it, though. Because I do think, I do consider the Derpy and Otso logic to it. It's a new universe. It has a new timeline to go down. A new sort of era, if you get what I mean. But yet, I don't see it. Every time I look back at it, I just imagine the fucking shit-eating grins of the old versus the new. The fucking different characters which I guess I could actually explain that. I have the time. I'll explain the differences in characters. We got Bonnie. He stayed a few extra months. That was a big lag spike. Yeah, Bonnie. He stayed a few extra months. That's about it. He's character development. Kind of middle of the road. It's laggy over here. Character development, middle of the road. It's not really that interesting. Yeah, it's just Bonnie. Which, pretty good actually. Pretty good for him. Yeah, nothing changed with that singular guy. Why is it lagging so much? What the fuck? But yeah, with nothing changing for Bonnie, he actually has a pretty good, decent road. And then there's Freddy. I don't want to talk about it. I hate what they did to him. I think the guy who voice acts Freddy does a good job. Don't get me wrong. I think with their new direction they took the character, I like it. But it's just... You know? I remember the original Freddy. I've made a playlist of the videos. Every single one except for Jeremy's story, which I don't see as canon in my eyes, but it is. I don't know. Original Freddy was such a good guy. And I feel like he was always misunderstood. You know, at first, I could see why you think he's a little violent. He's not a critical thinker, I'll be real. He does not think like a normal person should. But yet, there's this charm to him. He doesn't know how to sing, like most Freddys do. He plays the guitar. And I'll be real, that's just some real life voice actor skills that John did. And yeah, I know about the allegations if this ever comes back up in like the future. Yeah, but original Freddy was doing pretty good. I mean, he, was a bit of a dick, I'll be real, but he played the guitar. He somehow played the harmonica, don't question how. I did add trees falling, huh? Well, I decided I don't want to live here, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm turning back. Yeah, but he played the harmonica, he played the guitar. He even started learning the piano. In his fucking free time. Jake, or I guess Balloon Boy in this mirror, did way better than him, but still. He spent time learning to do these things. And then, oh my god. What they did to fucking... New Freddy. I'm not even done explaining Old Freddy. Why am I moving on to New Freddy? Old Freddy also had a girlfriend. Mangle, specifically. From another universe. And personally, Freddy also made sure to protect his friends. He tried to teach them valuable life lessons, and he only killed one person. He was threatening to dismantle, kill, and shock and torture his friends. Seems like pretty fair reasoning, right? And then we got New Freddy. And this is where I start to have a bit of a problem. See, I do understand the story direction they're going with New Freddy. I'm not a hypocrite. I could see story directions. I could see it's a new universe, right? New Freddy kind of an asshole. He starts playing out more of the big bad role a bit more. You can still see some of the core values in him, but he's played much differently. See, original Freddy, sure, he threatened Bonnie a few times then and there. Right? It's something that he just did. It was original Freddy's quirk. He would fake threaten people that he cared about. Like, he held a real gun, technically, to Bonnie's head, but he never shot. New Freddy, I almost said real Freddy, but new Freddy. He has killed people. New Freddy killed people. He shot him dead. So many people. And now I've looped back around. Well, this has got to be the best place to make a base, if any. It's flat, got nice ground, yeah. It'll work. Is this a bit of a ravine? Yeah, the ravine was here. Well, as long as this is an open ravine, which more of those recently. It's a nice change. You know, this would be funny. These. Did not make this big enough. Okay, I see where the problem arises. It's getting a bit late. Damn it. Oh my god. Yeah, you know, like when you just get like really thirsty. I left my soda on my bed, and I got the perfect chair position. Let me just, I mean, I won't use beetroot, let's be real. Yeah, one powered rail would have made that so much funner. So, Operation 1, we're going to start making bamboo. I know some people might disagree, but it'll be worth it, trust me. Where did I put my crafting table? I put my crafting table here. Oh, all the recipes. That guy can make a gold ingot? Sweet. Now, personally, I do want to do the funny thing instead of the smart thing. But it technically leads into the smart thing here. I'm going to go get my drink and I'll keep explaining the lore to you. I love Coca-Cola! Woo! Okay, the lore. Right? That's what we're on. My chair was not pushed in. Okay. So yeah, new Freddy, I don't like him. I feel a bit sorry for him at points. Right? Which I think is fair. You could feel sorry for someone that you don't like. Now, even if he's not the greatest guy, I still feel bad about hating him. Which I think is the most reasonable thing I could do, actually. Like, I hate the guy, but I respect the guy. But, you know, it's just how it is. It's nothing else. It's not against him personally. I honestly think the voice actor does, like, the perfect job. Well, voice actors, I guess. You know, Freddy had to go through several voice actors. I think actually it was just 2 voice actors, but same thing, you know, whatever. But I do like his character. You know, if that says anything, I do like his character direction. If I didn't do the original series, I would have thought it was an okay series. So I think it only really changes the difference for returning fans. You know, people who saw the original, it kind of, I don't know, it feels like it just dulls the whole experience. Like, did you ever just get that feeling where you're watching a remaster and it's just dulled? Just it. But lore. Right? New Freddy's a douche. That's all you really need to know. And honestly, I actually do like his character. Now, better question. What sound controls that? Is that under player? How does that work? Well, it's not under player. I'm gonna assume it's under blocks then. Yeah. That's interesting. I like the concept, you know? I think it's a nice concept. But I don't know. The differences in the series really get to me at times. And I remember specifically for this, because I kept going on about the bad parts of the series, I thought, man, I'm not giving it any chance to shine in the limelight. So let's go on the good parts. I guess I need to explain personalities first. Fucking personalities. Okay, if I had to be honest about the personalities, they're dog shit comparisons. Like, I think the original series was its gold. Like, it'd be hard to top it. Like, trust me, as a guy who spent literal hours watching it, I know what I'm talking about. And let me tell you, that original series that inspired this fucking remake, it was golden. Original Chica, new Chica, honestly, I feel like the only thing that's changed is because the swear filter is gone. Also, yes, they used to not be able to swear. Since they can swear now, it feels like, you know, Chica's just gotten a bit more sexualized. You know, more flirty. Honestly, kind of fits the character. I didn't really complain that much about it. Foxy, this one kind of pissed me off, actually. Not the character itself for once, though. The character itself, it's alright. You know, you don't got the same voice actor, so I respect that you have to, you know, make a difference in acting. But the way they portrayed the character gets on my nerves all the time. I saw where they're going for it. It just pissed me off, honestly. You know, it's like original Foxy. Cool gimmick character, I guess. You know? Great gimmick character. It was super funny how they would shrink and grow. Remake. The remaster. What the fuck is this? You know, like, what in the fuck? Is this a joke? Is this character just a joke? They arrive small. Their size is no longer consistent at all. Bonnie seems to be the only guy who notices any difference. He was gaslit every time. Might be starting to see where my problem is with this character revamp. Do I think it's funny for the first few times? Yeah. And then they kind of overused the joke. No, it was funny until it wasn't. Yeah, fair enough. Use a joke so much, it just won't be funny anymore. Not my problem, am I right? But in all seriousness, holy fuck, it pissed me the fuck off, man. Because I used to really like original Foxy. Now, like, I rub pink, I eat red, nom nom nom. I eat jail bar, nom nom nom. I fucking laughed at, like, I laughed so hard at that shit. Just because it was like, you know, like, equivalent of the start of brain rot, except, I don't know, it was kind of funny. So I kind of liked it, actually. Then there's what happened next. Remake Foxy. Holy sanity. That's the most sane individual I've seen so far. I mean, I feel like their character definitely did, you know, evolve over the course of Season 2 of Bonnie's Adventures. So I don't hate them as much as the others. Thank God for them, I guess, but... How? You're not blocks? Is it this one? I think I'm losing my mind. I... Better not count as this. Are you saying the one thing I actually need to keep up? What? It's just silent now. Nothing else is silent. Why are you silent now? I am... I want to hurt somebody so bad. I fucking... You know? You know. What the fuck is happening? If you touch those, I will end your life. I finally got the minecarts to just shut up, or I'm going crazy. Either way, it's successful. At least I can't hear them. I want a bigger wheat farm over here, you know? Ah, perfect. I don't think this does anything, but... Why the fuck not? There we go. It looks nice. Well, that's certainly helped us grow our food. Oh, shit. No, not that one. It's this one. I'm blanking out on what I needed. Whatever. Let's just get some of this bamboo. Let's just ignore those. Because, Jesus. Oh, I hit one of the bases. You know, I probably shouldn't be creating a bamboo forest, but... when you need bamboo, you need bamboo. Oh, cool. Seedlings can't interact. Oh, no, you gotta place them on the top for them to interact. Wondering about that. And plus, if I finally focusing up again about the thing I was talking about, doubt no one's invested. But where was I? I don't remember. I think I was going about the characters. Oh yeah, new character Puppet. So I'm finally going about the newer characters that aren't Cat, Jake, Todd. Dead man walking, am I right? Ha, no one will get that reference. Seriously though, it is a dead man walking fucking Todd. Todd H. Howard. Todd H. Howard's a bitch. I don't like Todd, if you can't tell. But, yeah. Todd, classic bitch. And, just Todd. Todd's always like that, though. Never even changed in character. Oh, yeah, new character Puppet. Puppet was actually in Season 1. He's one of the things I like about the series. Which, if you know me, I don't like that remaster almost at all. Except a bit more. I like it a bit more than I used to. You know, it's grown on me. And not in the weird, like, you know, I've gotten used to all its weird antics. More like in the way I've learned to tolerate it. From what it is to how it used to be. Because honestly, it's harder to tolerate something to hate it. I came out so wrong. I was gonna say, it's harder to know how to tolerate something than just to only hate it. So, I think it's some good growth for me, at least, but... Oh, that one didn't have gravel. That one does, and you should. There's more coal above you, but I'm gonna ignore that. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like... And this is something that I just theorized today, by the way. This is recent theories I've had. Which honestly have to do with Bonnie. Original Bonnie versus original Freddy. My opinions of them have actually changed. Which technically is a shocker if you know me, because I like the original series so much. Everyone judged original Freddy so cruelly. Like, take this for example. You got your original friend. His name's Freddy. He's a pretty chill dude. And you got original Bonnie. He abandoned all his friends for a space adventure. Yippee! Freddy says, okay, we will miss you. And he just kind of moves on. He goes on with his life. He gets calls from his friend Bonnie from another dimension because of Otsa, who gave him a phone to do that. And Bonnie says, like, oh, I'm about to die, I'm about to die. Freddy gets fed up and says, stop calling me if you're just about to die. I can't help you if you're just going to keep going like that. And it's fair. You don't call on people only when you need help. Also, yes, I do realize how pointless it was to bring all this stuff here. The jungle's right here. No one needs to tell me. I get how pointless it was, and I'm just... No one mention it. Actually, this can go on sand. But, yeah, I don't know. And then you got... original Freddy, he kept going on with his life after getting all those calls and eventually not getting calls. He's the guy who started sending all the calls back, worrying that his friend might be hurt. He kept calling him if he wanted to come hang out for events. Do things as friends. Come back and visit. Bonnie did not answer those calls. And eventually, one day, Bonnie's portal broke. Freddy was super upset and tried to go help his friend no matter what happened to him. He ended up in a different dimension, full of people that he kinda knew. Honestly, just didn't know him that much. But you know what he did? He stayed there. He helped them. These people, crazy fucking psychopaths. Like, legit lunatics. And he said, you know what? I'm gonna help these people. Because I actually knew the one sane guy here. And he helps them. And he goes on with his life. Finally, one day, he's walking around in his own house with his own friends. And this guy named Michael comes in and threatens all their lives. What is he supposed to do? Nothing? He threatens to dismantle all his friends, kill basically everyone he knows, and fire any humans he cared about, because he's not... Well, he did... Well, probably kill him too, actually, now that I think about it. That's probably what he would have done. What does Freddy do? He blocks off all the exits and kills the guy. Only trying to protect his friends till the very end. And eventually they all gave up on him. Because of what the future could have held. They didn't care that it wasn't going to be their future. They just cared it was going to be a chance. It's pretty sad, honestly. But hey, he'll get over it eventually, if he was still around. It's just the life of a candle. It's the universe. Can't do shit about it. Like, I'll be real. He lived a sad life, but this is where I'm going to say the statement that no one wants to hear. Freddy was better than Bonnie. Bonnie, the guy who's supposed to save the galaxy, is a selfish bastard. He is a good guy at heart. And he's done a lot of good deeds. He has saved a lot of people. But he's also killed a lot of people. So many fucking people. What? He saved a princess. A princess. That's about it. Just for now. I need a bit of quiet. Bunny saved like a few people. You know, it's all right. He didn't save well that much really. You know, could have been more. He makes new friends, I guess. He saves a fox from being basically tortured daily. Bro, technically Foxy in that universe. Bonnie kills a lot of people, by accident or by purpose. After all, he is going against a very big threat. You don't know who could be enemies at this point. All you need to know is that he has killed more than Freddy. He's killed at least one guaranteed innocent person. That's not fucked up already. Freddy killed a guy who was going to threaten his entire family. Freddy was also beat when he first turned into an animatronic by his own mother. He lives a sad life. A very sad life. Is this a thunderstorm? No. Not a thunderstorm. Just wants to limit my visibility even more. Yippee! Oh well. Well, Freddy might have been rude and a bit egotistical. Bonnie killed so many people, way more innocents than Freddy did. And you know what Bonnie does the first thing he hears that Freddy killed one singular person while he's killed many? He goes through his own broken portal via Otso and basically threatens Freddy. It's like, I don't want to see you turn into this person who will kill people. It fucking shocks me how much of a brat you gotta be to do that. The guy who was literally just vibing. Also, whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a flower? It's pretty cool. But the guy who was vibing, mind you. The guy who, like, has a girlfriend. Who has, like, the equivalent of a loving family. Who he just wants to protect always. And you threaten him with a gun. Bonnie's a fucking moron and he knows it. But he does what he thinks right. And let me tell you, he regretted it. This is the only reason why I still see highly of him. Is that he learned, unlike what I thought he would do. Both of them were just people in bad situations. Who had bad circumstances. You know what Bonnie is, I remember him saying at some point, I didn't watch all of Last Guardians, but I can still go rewatch it anytime. they're on listed videos now, but I know someone who has a playlist. I might go add my own custom FNAF Adventures playlist with that in it, but mainly because the speech Freddy gives at the end is fucking baller. Oh, I didn't come here for this, but it's welcome. I'm not going to monopolize villagers yet. I don't think I need to. It's something that I would like to do eventually. It'd be a cool, like, little trading hall for him. It'd be nice. I'm not gonna steal their wheat. I can make plenty of food myself. Tower, that's stupid to go up. A smoker, I can make my own. I'm just gonna ignore that sound. Ooh, yeah. Sad. Pretty small. Just another tower. This is just a cartography place, huh? You went in after me, huh? I did see a ruined portal down here, which I could go steal the gold from. Be pretty useful in Nether, but yeah. Original Bonnie's last words. This is what made me really change my mind about him after I thought over my recently done theory. One of his final words before he was, let's just say revived. Because he's still kicking, by the way. Surprisingly, he's still going. Unlike Freddy, who isn't here today. He got put in a reboot for a while, but yeah, he's gone now. Oh, I didn't even check if this place had carrots. A pumpkin, beetroot. Okay. But Bonnie's last things, I remember him saying, where Freddy, you were right. Please, I just want to go back home. You know how fucking sad that is to hear? He admitted that he was wrong. He admitted space adventures were too much for him. And you know what? He technically got out of there. Those adventures were just too much. And he realized it eventually. Even if he had to get the literal of being tortured to understand it. So, while he might be a good person at heart, he's not a good friend. And he knows it. He knows he'll never be a good friend. And I think that's what's sad about it. He knows his mistakes. He knows he could fix them. But does he? That's the question, But does he fix his mistakes? And I gotta be honest. He doesn't. He never really truly learns. You know, he says he'll learn. Whoop, I'm not dealing with this bullshit. I don't know if you know this, but I do get really scared of mine shafts. It's just natural fear, I guess, but I don't like mine shafts that much. Something about the spiders gives me a primordial fear? I think that's how you say it. Now, I do have to back away from this just a little bit. Yeah, the village is down here. Now, of course, I didn't get what I needed from that yet. Not yet, at least. I need to do a bit more setup for that. Be honest, though. Like I said, Bonnie's not a good person. He has a good heart, but he ain't a good guy. He knows it, but he lives with it. Now, this is what we came here for. See, I need some string, but we might as well explore more of this place. 8 string would have been optimal. I would like to build a fishing rod. I do like fishing. I assumed there was going to be another one of those mine shafts on the other side of this mountain, but yeah, you know how it is. Now, Puppet, like I said, he's a Season 1 character, right? But he knows he is technically close to interdimensional smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He knows how he impacts the storyline. What he doesn't know? That sometimes he goes a bit too far. A little way too far. And he had to get chastised for it. But Puppet, he's one of the characters I like. Another guy I like is Molin. He is from another series, which I can't remember where. I can't remember the channel. But I remember the videos. The videos are ingrained into my fucking brain. Just like those fucking Senior Paddle, Johnny and Eel. Like those ones. Those ones are also kind of put in there. But, you know, it's just like, he's there. And it's, I don't even want to talk about what they did to the other characters, man. I don't know why, but it pisses me off. Okay, so tiny, just not even that much context. We used to have a colorful cast of old characters, which I kind of hope they didn't or wouldn't come back. You got that fun time about Freddy, the OG Carson guy, or as he knows, known in the new series as Don Patello, or whatever the fuck he's called. Balloon Boy, who didn't come back. Circus Baby, who didn't come back. Mangle, who sadly did not come back. And those guys just didn't come back. A lot of the good characters who I think helped carry the original thing throughout a lot of its run. Nada, you know? Gone. Oh, you really liked Carson's character development? Funtime Freddy, FF the man? Gone. Oh, what, you really liked Balloon Boy's piano skills and like the funny interaction when his piano's broken? Gone. The fuck? It's, what, you really liked Freddy and Mangle's love story? That lasted several episodes and was extremely cute? Gone. Oh, what, you don't like the portal explanation of Circus Baby? Or whatever the fuck with what she was doing? That one actually doesn't matter as much, but gone. It's weird. It's almost like every cool character who just so happened to be, you know, kind of just vibing, gone. the main characters, thank God, most of their voice actors didn't change, actually. Stayed the same. And I have to admit, I do like that a lot of the voice actors stayed the same. What I don't like is how they changed the one kind of, character who stayed. Cars at Funtime Freddy or Don Polito. What the fuck, man? They butchered his character, by the way. Original FF the man was born into a horrible existence, being trapped in a fucking wall. But being the guy he is, he's pretty chill about it. Dirt. And he kind of just vibes. I don't know, it's like his whole gimmick. He just vibed over literally every problem that people had. Problems? Who needs them? He's just the guy who was just undeniably chill with about everything. He was really wholesome, actually. You know? And he unfortunately got trapped with 2 sentient puppets for hands. Also pretty sad, but he learned character growth and he started hiding in walls for fun. Or breaking out of them for fun. Or generally just hiding. But he was a really good guy. He was one of Freddy's great friends, or really one of the only friends that actually stayed with him after the whole killing incident. It's one of the only people he could rely on. It was really wholesome, actually. And then, new guy, new FF. Oh, this actually is an accurate representation of what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. New F... Ah, goddamn. You know? The new guy, it's just... He's here. He's the Dawn, I guess. I didn't actually rewatch that episode. That's one of the other episodes I did watch. I did not rewatch that one today. I don't like the Dawn. Now, don't get me wrong. I think he is funny. I think he is funny. I'll give him that. I think whoever had him must have had to play a fun character. So I liked the character. But when you compare it to the old one, I really liked the casual, down-to-earthness of the original. And I just think that's the problem. See, with respect, of course. Don't be wrong. I don't hate the original. I quite enjoy seeing the original. And oh, you physically can't be fed right now. And I physically loved how the old dynamics worked. And I would show my support quite often. I wouldn't comment because by the time I even got to the series, it was already gone. Well, I guess not when I was originally looking at it, but when I came back, rather not talk about it. Very much lost potential. I would have commented if I could. But the new guy, while he's funny, it's just mind-numbing, I guess is the correct word to say. you know, when you compare characters that used to be what I consider top of the notch to remastered, they kind of ruined it, actually. Let's just put it in simple terms, they ruined it. And I know I finally realized, since I've actually seen a good remaster, I get how it was ruined. There's only really one way to ruin a character in a remaster. And let's just say the only way to do that is to change the character. How would you change the character, you might ask? Well, there's several ways. You could make them, you know, just different than their base character. Well, most of the characters in Bonnie's Adventures don't actually have this problem. Most don't. Most of them actually have a pretty good basic outline of their original character. Which is good. You want to be kind of close to that baseline for a good character. Funtime Freddy is one of those kind of exception characters. He's not close to his original character. And it shows. This guy is just different. Not different in a bad way, actually. I do like his character, but it is different from what I'm used to. I think it's pretty funny. I've laughed out loud at his jokes today alone, because I thought, damn, he's pretty funny. And I realized I judged that character way too hard. He's a funny character. And it's really my fault. For just... Why are you doubled? Why? Where's the composter recipe? That's barrel. I thought composter was... Oh. Yeah, I get it. Now, if I'm smart about this... I'm low on cobblestone if I want to make that anyway. Might need another piece of iron as well, so might as well. Do have a staircase out of here. Okay. No, I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, when I focus up, you know how I just get, like, fucking so distracted. It's sad, but it's how it is. I get distracted very easily when it comes to stuff I enjoy. Now, I am a little tired of scavenging for iron on the walls of this cave. I didn't really want to go in the dark sections yet, but... Well, actually, I shouldn't go into the dark sections. It is legit the most risky thing you could do early game. At the same time, my stupidity is winning over. I'll just stay in the light section. I know when I'm outmatched. I'm not no wuss, but at the same time, hardcore is hardcore. And I can't be playing this like I'm in Bedrock. Or Pug Rock, technically, for some people. I always liked that joke. Where was I with my fucking rants? did I always go on about so often? Ah, yes, the series. Yeah, it's the character for Funtime Freddy's not the same. Let me tell you, I've seen good remaster versus bad remaster. I need to take a drink while I do this. Coke Zero. Whoops. Fuck. Sorry, I'm just a little thirsty, you know? But the difference, I think, in the series is original series, it was longer, it was much more casual, and it was much more original, literally. New series. Let me name off some names for you. And then you tell me how you view it. Poppy Playtime. Rainbow Friends. I hope that's enough, Baby in Yellow. I don't really want to name more. Skibbity Toilet. I think I've named enough, and I think you should understand why the series is worse. If you don't, God. And this is where the biggest problem comes into play. Who the fuck are they marketing the series to? That is what I don't get. The original series? Marketed at teens. It has a very clear marketing for where it wants to go. Where it wants to go? It wants to go for teens. Super clearly. Teens are where it wants to go. New series, I don't know, a mix between a child and an adult. There's no set piece for this one. Cause you know the names are just off are like really fucking clickbaity names for kids, right? Kids love it and they eat that shit up. Little bitty problem. That really drags things down for older people, but you know they have at the start of this? Viewer discretion is advised. Viewer discretion. But you're using topics that are for younger generations. What the fuck, man? Make up your mind. Are you for teens, adults, kids? What are you? They never make up their mind. Like if I just compare it, they could swear in the new season. They couldn't do that in the old season, but for some reason I find the jokes funnier in the original. Jokes are just funnier. Why? Because they can't outright say the inappropriate jokes. You know, they reference The Office a lot too. That's what she said. I think that's The Office at least. He-Man. They reference so many funny things in there too. But what do? Bullshit. That's what they do. It's what they're good at. At least what Davis is good at. At least I think. I don't know if you can tell, but it really frustrates me. How long does it smelt for? How much? Half an iron? That's crazy. I need my torch back. Hmm. Is that enough to make a redstone clock? I mean, I could hope it is. No, next I would need stone. Do I know how to make a dispenser yet? Yes, I do. That's not enough redstone to make a redstone clock. Fuck. Oh, you know, it's enough to make a fucking idiot, I guess. Can I make a lever? I thought you auto-filled shit, man. Is this not compostable? Oh, it's not. Well, you probably... I guess you do autofill. I thought... You are. I thought you auto-filled shit, dispenser. Isn't that like your whole gimmick? Right? It's like your whole gimmick, dispenser. Is that you do funny things. It's not a dropper that does that, let me tell you. It's you. You are so lucky, Mr. Horse. And the world is lucky I have fire spread off, but you know. It's how it is. What time is it? It's 12:18. I'll figure you out eventually. I think a hopper would have worked, but, you know, I'm too stupid for that. I needed this for something else entirely. Great. Can't do my cool little thing. Because I'm like a bit of redstone short, and I'm fucked. Okay, let me go on a bit more about this fucking rant I was doing. In the meantime, I'm going to try setting something up. You stay here. I'll do something. Hold on. Let me see if I could just put something on the screen, if that's okay. This should just be YouTube, yeah. Yeah, this is copyrighted. Oh my god, fucking why did Twisted Revival have like another new episode? Just now? 15 hours ago, huh? Well, I don't know why, but I'm getting all the good videos on fucking YouTube. Ah, great. I'll just... OBS, I need you to mute my current audio. And I need to go to history. Don't worry, my mic audio is going to stay on. Oh my god, the quality. Look, I know I'm not even going to be watching this video, but I need the fucking... Does it have captions? Ah, auto-generated. Let's see. That one I could do. Hmm. Okay, yeah, that'd be nice, actually. I'm gonna go on CurseForge real quick. Here, I'll stop streaming for just a second, but I won't stop the recording. I need to change the stream name and tell everybody I know how. That did not update YouTube. Alright, should work. And we're back. Oh shit. I did not look that up. What did I do? What is this? Uh, huh. First off this. What? Okay. Hold on, I'm just reading this. Okay. I'm just waiting for this to download now. I'll be real. It's loading. I'm gonna label this one build. Let's see. Discover latest mods. Better deep slate. There's a lot of new mods. Oh. I wonder if I could. Where would that be? Build, add more content. Back. I need to. Can I? It's not what I need though. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out something. First of all, let's get this to desktop. Build. Holy shit, that worked? I did not expect that to fucking work at all. Huh. Huh. The person does not exist. I did not think that would work. I'll be real. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting it to work. Let's see if I can get this one too. There we go. I wonder if I just type in this, will I find what I need? I don't know where it is. Also that one just in case. It seems like I'm almost ready actually. It's nice, but it's fucking annoying. So I got the mod. Now I need to get the resource pack for the mod. And then the resource pack itself. You know? Just take a moment, I guess. I don't know, I'm trying to load this all up in CurseForge. And I think it's working. I don't know, I did not have any of this planned today. Now, did I want to start this? Yeah. This is a zip file, so technically... Fuck me, I gotta fucking unzip this later. What is this? Since you can't hear my fucking thing anyway right now. I'm gonna log in. Commission's closed, okay. That makes way more sense. Makes a lot more sense. Sorry, did you download yet? Well, you say you have. Yeah, this is fucking annoying. At least soon you'll be able to see the screen. Not good. Not a good big screen, but I mean I technically could launch it now. Just a little annoying. I'm gonna check the start guide after this too. Download anyway. I'll wait for it to see it like loading. Yeah, I moved the file. It's to my desktop. Of course, you can't find it. Fucking ass. Now we're just waiting on this other one to download. You know, I was wondering the other day. It's my thing for Opera GX, and I was like, man, why is nothing working? That start guide is empty. Uh huh. You fucking just have that? What? Oh, I didn't know this. I've learned something new today, and I don't know if I like it. For now, I'm gonna get you something to look at, because Jesus Christ. It is just nothing right now, right? And I'll worry. I'll have to prep the rest of this later. But I feel like, letting you look at anything that's just not a black screen, it would be nice for you. I understand. Don't warn me. I know what I'm doing. I gotta unzip the files still. I'm not good at putting in resource packs. I'll be honest. But hey, first time for everything, you know. First time for anything. Just gotta start unzipping these. Yeah. Where do I want to put these? Uh, yeah, I'll put that in documents. That's a lot of items. This loaded yet? No. Okay, just cancel. Personally, if I just go to downloads. Yeah, it's because that'd be faster. Nope, it would not. Oh, there's Minecraft. Yeah, it took it a while, honestly. Dude, stream's been pretty caught up. Oh, you're showing up in OBS now. That's good. I don't want the narrator. Well, now you have something to stare at. Yeah, you go ahead and prep. This is gonna be a while. This is gonna be a creative world. I'll give you a bit more of a screen to look at if that does anything, honestly. I don't know if it did. Yeah, it did something. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, I was just prepping that. By the way, we're still at 11%. I guess in the meantime, now you have something to look at. I'm gonna do something else. How the fuck have I not? I've never gotten Optifine before. It's okay. Give me a sec. Yep, I'm waiting. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, I gotta wait for this to be executable. In the meantime, I'm just gonna call this world memories. It's still at 27%. It's not done. Mm-hmm. Now, what does this say? Because I physically can't see the screen. Hmm. Okay. Still a little confused, honestly. Let's see if this file executes. Okay. Can everything get out my fucking face for a moment? It's nice music, at least. I'll get these two back up. A little confused. I'll just do this. Folder. Sorry, hold on for a second. Just. Right, got it. Now I gotta go to my other folder. Why am I not able to fucking open you? Huh. That is not. And it's gone. It's not what I expected. Hmm. I need to look that up. Give me a sec. Yeah, that's what I need. Hmm. Weird. Weird. That is not how that should work. You're in there. I am getting so confused. Optifine is in there. I'm gonna see if this fixes it. What? You almost done? It's 66% downloaded now. What? Oh, wait, I just... What was that? Less modified? 2024. It's not what I need. Date modified. I accidentally deleted Optifine. Fuck. I should have fixed it. Hopefully. Mm-hmm. And it's back. Let's hope for good. Let's open mods. Let's open File Explorer and let's just drag it. Buddy. Thank you. And now this one should actually work normally. Alright, cool. Alright, so it should work now. Also, the original one's 87% done. I just wonder if I just... why are you in Microsoft Store? Get the fuck out of here. Thank you. Okay, it's open. I should go to downloads. Downloads. Okay, I gotta extract this shit. If I put this in. Oh, that one's 96% done. Well, I guess I'll... yeah, because that one's not fully done moving yet, so I can't move it. It's at 98%, by the way. I was gonna say, oh, maybe I can move it earlier than it should be. I can't. I gotta wait for it to be fully done. Yeah. I just... I clicked the wrong thing. And I'm fucking myself over. First off, extract all of this. Alright. It's only 5,000 items this time. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you say that for a lot of them, though. I don't know if you noticed, but like a lot of the things I download for some reason say that. Like my cool time mod one, it says that, and I don't know why. And now we're only got 17% left. Now I'll worry about Optifine later. It seems to be fucking weird. Where is it? Just get out the Curse Forge. And now it's gone. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. It'll just keep pissing me off, honestly, if I keep thinking about it. And now we're just missing one thing. Just one fucking thing, and it's 45% done. 46%. If you don't mind me, I'm gonna go take a break while this happens. 50%, by the way. Hey, I'm back. Conveniently, 99% complete. 100 is done. Where's my other... Why'd you close everything, huh? Make sure I leave one fucking thing open. Go to downloads. There we go. Yeah. What? Done. And for now, I guess so it makes it look better. Bam. Oh, and I always do this. Even my hardcore world that we were just on a bit ago. Oh, a while ago now. Creative. Easy. Let's see how this does. And yes, I will update this to look better in a second. God, this would be a horrible fucking thing on the VOD channel. VOD channel can go fuck it, though. It's prepping for world creation. There, that should have fixed it. Hopefully at least. I don't know why there's black bars on the side. Ah! Fuck! I will be right back with you in a second. Fuck! Fuck me. Ah, fucking soda. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, fucking do whatever. I don't care right now, man. I just had a soda explode on me. I'm using a fucking... Oh my god, my mic's dirty. Why is it fucking... You know what? I know this is going to be kind of stupid to say, but I did kind of know it was going to explode a little bit. I didn't think it'd be that bad. It was worse than anticipated. By a lot. I hope this thing actually imported correctly. I don't know if it did. I guess I didn't. Of course it fucking didn't. Nothing imports correctly nowadays, huh? After all that work. Nothing imported correctly except for these items that were just random miscellaneous add-ons I added. The actual mod itself, it's this. Please let me respect for the mod. But let me tell you, buddy. Why the fuck are you not in the fucking thing I put you in? Is that just... Oh my god, it was fucking different. Put it in the fucking... Put it in the world. Put it in the data packs. The resource pack. I'm fucking idiot. I'm an idiot and I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. And I don't want to talk about it. How do I get to the data packs? I don't know how to get to the fucking... Hold on. Give me a second. Give me this. That's not what I need. I think I need this one. Done. Fixed. Now give me a second as I enter this world. And I have to sit here with a wet chair. And as I hit escape and I hit options and I hit... Sorry. I hit my resource pack and I open the pack folder. And I just copy these two in. Moving 6,000 items. And now I have to wait for this to load. I haven't even turned that back on yet. There. Do you work now, friend? It's gotten worse and I don't know what I'm doing. What do you mean? Oh, wait. I know what's wrong. So, lesson 1. When things are only about 50% downloaded, do not open or load your pack in. It's a dumb idea. Just so you know, the Coconut mods, they were not loaded in fully. If I open the pack folder. Okay. Oh, right, I gotta reload this somehow. Now, would this fix anything? Okay. I have fixed the base textures. Now. Did I put in the right thing? I did put in the resource pack. What do you mean? The resource pack is loaded. What the fuck do you want from me? It's loaded. I'm fucking losing my mind here. The resource back? They're both here. Oh my fucking god. I'm losing my mind. Double check this. Yeah, I have that one. I don't think that one worked correctly, though. It says it does. It looks like the correct mod. Yet it's not working. Yeah, that one's working. That one's not working. If you excuse me, I'm going to real quickly re-download this, motherfucker. And honestly, I think I'm just done streaming. You know what? No, I'm just done. See you guys later. Bye. Get the fuck out.